Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. With the extreme temperatures we've seen over the last couple weeks, you might think most outdoor activities are on hold. But one woman has been spending her time attempting a record-setting hike all across Wisconsin. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson has the story.
There you go.
These boots were made for walking or hiking all 1,200 miles of the Ice Age Trail.
It started out as just a trail to do. It's in the Midwest. I love the Midwest. I get laid off for 3 months. I needed a trail that I could do in a couple months.
Professional gardener Emily Ford is from Duluth, and on December 28th, she started her trek on becoming the first woman to hike the entire trail in winter.
I think there's been plenty of other women who've done it in other seasons, so I'm riding on their coattails, just kind of adding the, effect of winter a little bit.
This past weekend, though, Ford reached some of the toughest conditions in her journey so far.
Just minutes ago, Emily passed through the Harrison Hills segment of the Ice Age Trail. It's some of the steepest and hilliest conditions of the entire trail system.
She's also facing some of the coldest temperatures yet, which has presented some challenges.
Well, it's cold outside, and it's recently gotten very cold outside, so learning how to deal with that, there's been lots of kind folks helping me out.
Folks like Chris Schatz, a member of one of the Ice Age Trail chapters across the state. He was a small part of Emily's journey on Saturday.
She had just hiked over the highest point on the Ice Age Trail on one of the hilliest sections, and one of our other volunteers had left a care package there for her, and she was eating a lot of food in a hurry because this is a lot of work, maintaining yourself through all this trail in winter.
Every day, Emily munches on prepackaged snacks and either pitches a tent or crashes with a local, when even ordinary gestures make her day.
It's like a good home-cooked meal. That's a game changer. Like, if I don't have to cook my meal at nighttime, I'm like, this is perfect.
Being in solitude for most of the time, the helping hands she's received along the way reminded her,
man, don't forget people are still good. I know the world's kind of right now, but there's still a lot of goodness out there.
But that doesn't mean it's been all sunshine and rainbows.
But I'll be like going up a hill and I'll just be like, oh, this is dumb. This is stupid.
In the midst of her challenges, she looks at things from a new perspective.
I've been out here for almost 50 days, and now it's kind of just a routine, and at its base, in the most basic form of it, I'm just walking.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Emily says her goal is to finish the first week of March and then get back to gardening. Outside, Jeff, a little bit of a warm-up coming this week.
Yeah, here we are in Minocqua, a pretty amazing place on a pretty amazing day, and temperatures more suitable for humans today. Look what we did, 16 in Rhinelander, 18 Tomahawk, 19 Merrill. So a few of you went for 20 today. A couple more of you will go for 20 tomorrow, and there still are 30s in the forecast this weekend, if not just after this weekend. All right, lots of cloud cover earlier is kind of falling apart now. This lake effect snow band right there, though, brought 17 inches of snow to Kenosha today. That's now pushed off the coast. You can see there drying out as well. But for us, we have to worry about a little system back over here. It will largely miss us. However, tomorrow night, it could bring us a couple light snow showers, maybe a dusting of snow tomorrow evening. Our forecast tonight, though, is mostly clear skies and still cold with low temperatures down near 10 below. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The number of new confirmed COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin continues to drop. Today, the Department of Health Services announced 624 new cases statewide. That brings the daily average for the last week down to 754. DHS also reports 38 more deaths today statewide, keeping our daily average for the last week at 16. DHS also reports just over 6,200 people in the state have now died from COVID-19 related causes since the pandemic began. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, hospitalization numbers have been steady recently. Right now, DHS reports 53 people in our region are in the hospital with COVID-19. They say 19 of those are in the ICU. While the number of new cases of COVID-19 has been falling across the country, the number of infected children is actually rising. CDC reports a roughly 8% increase in the number of total pediatric cases between January 28th and February 11th. They say at least 3 million children across the country have tested positive for the virus since the pandemic began. It's about 13% of all cases. The death rate, of course, for children is much, much lower than other demographics. Only about 200 deaths nationwide since the pandemic began, but kids can still pass it on to others who are more vulnerable. Across Wisconsin, just shy of 1 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have now been administered. According to the latest CDC numbers, about 12.5% of people have received at least one shot. The dark-colored green counties on the map you see here, including Oneida County and Iron County, have among the highest rates of vaccination, roughly 19% receiving at least one shot. The almost white colors, including Taylor and Rusk County, have among the lowest rates at about 8% receiving one shot. Hometown Pharmacy in Rhinelander says they have some COVID vaccination openings next week if anyone's interested. As of this morning, they do have about 100 people on the waiting list, but they anticipate getting about 120 vaccines next week. So if you are eligible and you are interested, you can give them a call at 715-420-1685, the number on your screen. For more information on who is eligible right now, you can visit the Wisconsin Department of Health Services website. The pandemic, of course, has been hard on many families, and folks at Wausau Outlet say they want to help give essential workers one less thing to worry about. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez explains.
Greg Patrick is familiar with the life of an essential worker.
We see a lot of essential workers in need. My wife is an essential healthcare worker. A lot of her coworkers we see in need, along with a lot of other people in the community.
Patrick says 1 in 4 essential workers can't afford an appliance they may need for their home. And he's asking the essential workers in Wausau who need one share their story with him.
We're picking people from those stories to receive something that they need.
Wausau Outlet is providing free appliances for essential workers in need. Workers can fill out an application on their website or be nominated for the chance to take home items like mattresses, stoves, and washers to help out with everyday living. And it's really just those little things that make a big difference, like knowing you're coming home to a good night's sleep.
It helps you function better at work. So if a mattress is what you're in need of, maybe your mattress is 20 years old, we want to help you with that.
So far, they've given out a mattress and stove, and after receiving already 100 applications since starting the giveaway at the end of January, is something Patrick hopes will keep going.
We're going to do this as long as we can, as long as we're able. So for the foreseeable future, the next few months, we're going to do as much as we can.
And create an itch for others to join.
We challenge other small businesses to step up and help out as much as they can too.
In Wausau, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
The Rhinelander Area Food Pantry will be hosting another food giveaway this week. It's scheduled for Thursday, February 18th. It's at the start at around 9 in the morning. The organizers say it could start a little sooner if the truck arrives early. This distribution is open to the public, though it's intended for households in need. It's a no-contact pickup at the food pantry's Coon Street location. The Wausau Skeet and Trap Club will be hosting an orientation and registration meeting February 22nd. It's for any middle or high school student interested in participating in the Spring Trap program. That event is scheduled for 5:30 to 7 next Monday at the Trap Club. The program will run on Sunday afternoons, March 14th through May 30th. A program fee of $200 per student covers shells and targets, up to 18 rounds of trap, along with gun and safety equipment. It'll also cover 3 off-site competitions and a complimentary annual family membership to the Wausau Skeet and Trap Club. The Milwaukee Bucks have received the okay from the Milwaukee Health Department to allow limited fan attendance at games starting tonight. The franchise says they'll take a phased-in approach to hosting fans, which the next 3 games will be open to only player families and invited guests, about 250 fans tonight, then 500 on Thursday, 750 on Friday. Then Sunday should mark the return of the general public with 10% capacity. That's about 1,800 fans allowed. Still a very limited number. In a few weeks, the Milwaukee Health Department plans to reassess the Bucks plan. They're hoping to increase capacity to 25% for the second half of the season. The T.B. Scott Mansion in Merrill has been a staple in the community for over 100 years, but its days appear to be numbered. We'll have the latest on that in just a few minutes. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. You're watching News Watch 12, proud to serve Wabeno and folks all across the Northwoods of Wisconsin.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
A blend of elegance and rustic log cabin, the Whitetail Inn of St. Germain specializes in fun Northwoods dining. We are a popular dining spot for residents and visitors. Open Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Season after season, customers have found that when it comes to replacing their windows, there's only one company to call. Renewal by Andersen. Call the number below and take advantage of this limited time offer. Plus, go with Renewal by Andersen and you get Renewal by Andersen's signature service. The perfect blend of the best people in the industry, a superior process, and an exclusive product. Call today to schedule your free window diagnosis because this incredible offer is only available for a limited time. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Hi, I'm Linda, and I am here because of severe chronic back pain. I have been seeing doctors after doctors. I've had back surgery, and I had enough. So I went to Dr. Scher. I am relieved. I am happy. My family and my husband are very happy that I had this done.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
At Papa Murphy's, we knead seriously, chop seriously, and shred seriously. Because we're serious about Tuesdays, even if you're not. Every Tuesday, get a large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
There you are, lots of cats on the windowsills today, taking in that rather powerful mid-February sunshine. It felt good all day with temperatures back up in the teens. And look at pretty much clear skies for everybody. We didn't really melt a lot of snow with temperatures back in the teens, but you get the idea. A very nice day across the area today with temperatures. We are now in the teens. We did it, 15 right now in Rhinelander, a northeast breeze at 5, making it still feel like 8. So, okay, we'll get through that. Over in Wausau, 13 for you, a west breeze at 9, making it feel like 1, but those are feel-like temperatures. Just ignore those for now. Air temperatures are finally back in the teens for everybody across the area right now. Eagle River is at 14, Leona's at 19, 16 in Green Bay, even a couple low 20s across central Wisconsin today, and that's a sign of what's to come our direction as we are in now a pretty good warm-up coming up our way. So we're going to say goodbye to single-digit temperatures and below 0 temperatures. Really a warm stretch is on the way, and we can see temperatures back up into the 30s as soon as Monday. And once we get there, the computer model is all saying, hey, once the heat builds, it's going to stick around for a while, and we could see a couple 40s in the forecast, low 40s in the forecast later on next week. Okay, today, though, was very interesting. If you're in meteorology, you kind of geeked out today. This is a lake effect snow band right there. You see it? These things in the atmosphere synoptically are very interesting, and it brought lots of snow to Kenosha. It's now moved offshore, 17 inches in Kenosha earlier today. They got a lot of snow there, but for us, not so much. However, there's a little bit of snow in the forecast for us tomorrow evening, then again for Sunday, as the general storm track right now is still shifted well south of us. Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, all getting ready for round 2. Another winter storm tonight that will track across the south tomorrow up the East Coast again. For us, though, high pressure has built in, although there's a little little something right there that could bring us a little bit of light snow tomorrow evening. Maybe a dusting. We could see up to an inch of snow with that one, but generally high pressure has built in. That storm track gets shifted to our south again, and we are pretty dry around here. I'm going to run this thing through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So again, the next 5 days or so, maybe combined an inch of snowfall. That will likely come tomorrow evening and then again on Sunday. So again, no big storms in our forecast anytime soon. We're going to keep things pretty dry around here. We are well below averages in snowfall, as you know. We'll see if we can work on that next week, but not really anything soon. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. Low temperatures down near 10 below zero, so it's not warm yet, right? With a northwest breeze around 5. For tomorrow, all right, so here we go. It's Wednesday already. Partly cloudy skies. Highs 19. A couple of you are going to go for 20 tomorrow. That's going to feel good. With a south breeze through the afternoon, around 5 miles per hour. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow we're quiet, although increasing clouds tomorrow night will likely do a few light snow showers tomorrow evening. There's that chance for some light snow early Thursday morning. And then Friday, look at that, 18, Saturday 23, firmly in the 20s Sunday, maybe some light snow, and those are 30s holding in the forecast for next week. Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Some locals in Merrill are up in arms tonight after learning the historic T.B. Scott mansion will be demolished within the next 44 days, according to a permit filed with the city. Ascension Good Samaritan Hospital owns the property, including the 135-year-old mansion itself. In a recent statement, Ascension said the necessary repairs are just no longer feasible and that the mansion is not a fundamental element in the delivery of core healthcare services to the community, so they plan to get rid of it. But not everyone's satisfied with that explanation.
We met with Ascension. We tried to get the building saved. There were certain steps that they agreed to follow to maintain the exterior of the building. Ascension did not follow through with those, but it was nothing that we could enforce at that time.
In 2018, Ascension offered the city of Merrill the chance to acquire or buy the mansion if they physically moved the building off the property to someplace else. Of course, lifting a house could be costly.
I received a quote in 2018 of over $700,000 to move it off of that property. Then there was an estimate of $2 to $3 million to renovate the interior and exterior of the building.
We'll have more on this story coming up on Newswatch 12 at 6. 2 people were killed this morning in a plane crash just outside Janesville, Wisconsin. The Rock County Sheriff says the aircraft was found upside down in a muddy, densely wooded area along the Rock River between Happy Hollow Park and Black Hawk Technical College. They say the individuals' bodies were discovered partially submerged in the mud and water when they were found. The Sheriff's Office has not released the names of those involved just yet. Initial reports indicate it was a small plane. Authorities called it a unique or experimental aircraft. President Biden making his first trip to Wisconsin as president today. We'll have a preview of his trip, including what he is working on in Washington this week after the break.
Tonight, it's the premiere of Young Rock.
I have had one hell of a life.
I'll have your finest tequila.
No. Then it's the premiere of Keenan.
You know I'm about that hug life?
2 shows, too big to miss. Tonight on NBC.
I should be with them. I'm supposed to be with them.
I know this isn't how you imagine the births. We can see you through it every step of the way.
Northwoods Accents, located in Mercer, features a wide variety of high-quality rustic and contemporary furniture, all made in Wisconsin. Complete your patio or deck with maintenance-free outdoor furniture. View our best craft living room sets. Denali throws and beddings to warm the chilly evenings. All products have year-round low prices with no sales pressure. The owner is available to assist you with any questions. Stop by Northwoods Accents, 5079 U.S. Highway 51 in Mercer.
The Great American Sales Event at your local Ford store has just been extended. Don't miss out on $1,000 President's Day cash on top of other offers on Ford F-150. With deals on America's workhorse, now's a great time to buy. Hurry in or shop online before March 1st. That's right, we've added days to get 1,000 President's Day cash on a 2020 Ford F-150 for $7,250 in total value. Hurry, the Great American Sales Event ends soon.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
President Joe Biden is set to visit Wisconsin this evening for the first time since taking office. His CNN town hall in Milwaukee comes as his team continues to focus on his proposed COVID-19 relief bill and effort to ramp up vaccinations nationwide. Alice Barr has the latest.
President Biden making his first official trip today, traveling to Wisconsin for a town hall as he tries to build support for his $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill.
He is engaging directly with the people who are impacted by the pandemic,
seeking to hear from Americans about their needs, from unemployment to vaccines.
All the doses that we can possibly buy in the world should be purchased.
Get the kids back to school.
Getting these small businesses the resources they need.
Hard-hit state and local governments hoping they're not forgotten in the massive bill.
There is no city or state, regardless of politics, that has not been negatively affected by this.
The Biden administration responding to a letter from a bipartisan group of governors asking for better coordination on distributing vaccines. The governors complaining of unnecessary confusion among citizens and uncertainty about where the federal government is sending doses. The Biden team promising to streamline the process and improve its performance.
increasing supply, vaccines, increasing vaccinators, the people who can put those vaccines in arms, and increasing vaccination locations so people know where to go.
The goal to send 13.5 million vaccine doses a week to states, more than doubling the amount since Inauguration Day.
That's Alice Barr reporting. President Biden also announced today he is partially extending the ban on housing foreclosures during the pandemic. The moratorium on foreclosures of federally guaranteed mortgages had been set to expire March 31st. It's now been pushed back to June 30th. Mr. Biden has also extended the enrollment window to request a mortgage payment forbearance, which allows for borrowers to pause or reduce their mortgage payments until June 30th. Today's announcement only impacts, again, federally guaranteed mortgages. It does not address the federal moratorium on eviction of tenants who've fallen behind on rent. That program is still set to expire March 31st. We're back with one final look at your forecast after the break. Still some shreds of daylight out there. We appreciate that. We'll be right back.
Everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun with prices so low you'll have to bend over to see them. Prices that'll make your eyes pop out. Want to sleep watching TV? Check out our recliners. You want to pass out face first in a sofa? Check out our sofas. And beds. We've got beds. Check us out. Prices so low you'll think we're crazy. Because everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun.
Perhaps your shower is outdated. Maybe your tub is hard to step over and you're thinking about converting to a shower. Hi, I'm Bella Friday, joined by Brian Gottlieb, and today we are talking about the Jacuzzi bath remodel system. Now, many people have a hard time stepping over a tub, but you can help them with that, correct?
Yeah, we sure can, Bella. You're right. For some people, stepping over a bathtub is really difficult. But what's really popular right now is we can take that bathtub out and we can install a Jacuzzi bath remodel system, a low-entry shower that's a lot easier to get in and out for people rather than stepping over a bathtub. What's also nice is we can accessorize it with maybe a seat in the shower system or a well-placed grab shelf. And what a grab shelf is, it's a functional grab shelf where you can put soap and your washcloth, but you can also hang on to it. It's really cool.
And what makes the Jacuzzi shower system so special?
Right, the word system is an important word. Everything you see here is a Jacuzzi shower system. It's made by Jacuzzi. You see, normally when a contractor wants to remodel a bathroom, they have to go to a big box store to get a part, then they have to go somewhere else to get a shower pan, they have to go somewhere else to get a wall, and you try to fit all those things together, it doesn't always work out so well. The Jacuzzi shower system is a showering system, all made by Jacuzzi, so that folks can have the bath or shower that's absolutely awesome for them.
And how does someone go about choosing the right design for their home?
Yeah, it all starts with our design services, which is really fun because we have a professional come to people's homes and they can bring hardware and color samples and wall samples. People get to design the shower or bath system of their dreams in the comfort of their home. It's super cool.
And how long does an actual installation take?
Because this is all these folks do, the vast majority of jobs are done in as little as a day.
And now is the best time to get a new shower.
Yeah, it sure is, Bella. Right now what we're doing is we're waiving all the installation costs on your new bath or shower system, plus we're postponing all of your payments for 12 full months. There's never been a better time to get a new bath or shower. Call the number on your screen and start saving today.
They say you start living your best life in your 20s. Someone says that, I don't know. Blizzard the polar bear is proof. The 25-year-old recently had the great snow day living at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium, Tacoma, Washington. He was rescued as a cub after being orphaned, now at 25, which is past the normal life expectancy for a polar bear, which is just 23 years old. They was certainly enjoying himself in the snow recently.
Yeah.
We've had plenty of snow to enjoy recently, but it's been awfully cold.
Yeah, if you're keeping track at home, this is now the second coldest February on record in Rhinelander. However, temperatures now are going to start turning in the other direction. Highs today back in the teens, up near 20 tomorrow, and still 30s in our forecast next week. Right now, though, a mixture of some sun and some clear skies out there as well. And we will have a quiet night again tonight, followed by what could be a little something tomorrow night. We could get some light snow in here really late tomorrow night, in the early parts of Thursday morning. And then temperatures still climb, and maybe our next snow band on Sunday. But overall, the next 7 days, maybe an inch or two of snow, that's it, with warming temperatures being the bigger story by far, with 30s back in the forecast next week.
A lot of people who even like winter will be grateful to see a little bit warmer temperatures out there, right? Jeff. All right, thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 with more.